Hello, and welcome back to another episode of my Snowrunner hard mode playthrough. So for those that did miss the previous episode, I will have a link at the end of this video, and of course I also have a link to the full playlist so you can get started from the very beginning or catch up where you last left off. However, if you did see the previous episode, then you will know that we are pretty much finished in Alaska. I'm hoping we can get everything done in this episode. So all we have left to do is we've got 4 contracts. We've also got a little bit of cleaning up to do. Like for the example, we have this task that we just need to back the trailer up into the parking area. So got a few little tasks to do around as well just to clean up. But the big thing is we have these 4 contracts, which I'm hoping that we can get finished in this episode. We do have Master Order Supreme, or Order Master Supreme, which is basically concrete slabs and cement to Pedro Bay and 1 metal beams. And then we have to the factory, oil rig service site and airdrome, which are all in White Valley, which is good to see. And they're all going to be cargo containers. Oh, there's also concrete slabs to the factory, so we can also do that as well. And then the other contract is Cargo Apocalypse, which is 8 bricks, 4 concrete slabs, which is again another 8 slot cargo. So that's 16 slots of cargo altogether. So that is going to take quite a long time to do. But then we also have these 2 login, which I'm hoping we can fit into this episode, just so it's not taking too long to get completed with Alaska. But we are going to be starting with this Order Master Supreme. So that is why we're at the factory in White Valley, because we were already in White Valley. So I thought I'd just drive over to the factory, pick up the 1 metal beams we needed. So now we just need to find somewhere where we can pick up concrete slabs and cement on the way to Pedro Bay. Now in Pedro Bay, there's only one way to Pedro Bay, which is through Mountain River. So whichever one of these is going to be the easiest. It looks like the warehouse down the bottom there, where we can pick up concrete slab and cement. And we'll head on over to Pedro Bay. So yeah, that is the plan for this episode. I hope you're ready. I'm ready. Let's go trucking. So on our way to the warehouse in Mountain River, did bring the Royal BM with us because I'm hoping we can get this entire journey done in one, or this entire delivery done in one journey. And so we do have the Royal BM with the gooseneck on, gives us another 4 slots of cargo. So in total into Pedro Bay we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slots of cargo delivering. So we should have enough because we do have the trailer on the back of the Kenworth, and we also have the Royal BM with its gooseneck trailer. So we do have enough to completely get it loaded up with 8 slots of cargo. But we are going to leave the trailer up here on the top of the hill. No point taking a trailer in there if we don't need to. So let's leave the trailer here. That is our metal beams that we needed. Go back, get the Royal, go down to the warehouse, get it loaded up with, what do we need? 2 concrete slabs and 2 pallets of cement. So we'll probably have to come back here, because I do know that we needed, I think it was 3 concrete slabs for the warehouse in White Valley. And we still need to work out where to get the cargo containers. I do think the cargo containers are only 4 slots of cargo though, or 2 slots of cargo, not 4. Like the oversized cargo was in the previous episode. And we need 3, I think 3 of those to complete this order. So these 2 trucks should be able to do that on the way back to White Valley. But coming up to the warehouse should be just around this corner. Now I do know this is quite a difficult, or not difficult, but it's quite an awkward location for a warehouse. You have that massive pole right in the way. Right, let's leave the Royal there for a second. Just need to change or turn off the engine. That's not what I wanted. There you go, turn off the engine. Change over, no. That should be fine there. Right. So let's get loaded up with probably just the one cement. Or no, we'll get the one concrete slab. Get this loaded up into the Kenworth, and then we will bring the Royal into position. We'll probably just load it up with the Kenworth, since it seems to be in a pretty good location. Seems pretty good to me. Pack the cargo. Alright, we're going to just change our position slightly so that we can get a better position to load the Royal. Just like that. Concrete slab onto the loading platform. That should be pretty good there. Right, let's change over to the Royal. Actually, let's stop the engine first. Change over to the Royal. We need to get onto this side of the Kenworth. Really doesn't want to turn. Gonna have to do a 3-point turn to get around there. No problem. So we'll try and get the trailer a little bit closer. Okay, that will do for now. Change over to the Kenworth. Start the engine and let's get this lot packed up and ready to go. So everything's loaded up. Let's just check real quick that we've got everything we need. So 2 concrete slab, check and check. 2 cement, check and check. And of course we have the metal beams up there on the top of the hill. So yeah, all looks good. Looks like we have everything we need to get this job done in Pedro Bay. Unfortunately, they're not just at one location, so we will have to drive around a little bit in Pedro Bay. And we mustn't forget that we do need to pick up the metal beams that we left at the top of this hill. But yeah, and then that is the 8 slots of cargo that we need to get for this first part of the Order Master Supreme. Of course, we do need the return journey to White Valley. I'm pretty sure it said 3 lots of cargo containers. Now I do know we can pick those up at the port in Northport, which might be the easiest way to go. Guess we just have to wait and see on that one. There's probably somewhere in Mountain River that we could pick it up, but if it's not going to be a easy location to get to, then I think I might just opt for the port. I'm struggling to build this BM because we don't have train tyres on the Kenworth. So like the Royal BM can easily come up here, but because we're pulling that extra weight, and of course the Royal does not want to go into the back of me. I would actually like it to, just to give us a little bit of a push. And I think that's going to be it. Yeah. Come on, Royal. You can do it. Okay. Well, let's go connect up to our trailer anyway. And then we'll just drive the Royal up to the top of the hill. Connect her up. Drive a little bit forwards. Yeah, that should be good right there. Turn off the engine, change over to the Royal. Too far away. Alright, why are you struggling? Because you have train tyres on and not that much weight, so you should be able to get up this hill easy peasy. Got all-wheel drive on, not that it actually needs it right now. Alright, in Pedro Bay, where do we actually need to go? So there's one over there on the stock loading. Yeah, we'll just come over this little passageway with the Royal, get that unloaded at the stock loading, and then we'll come back and we'll do the factory and the warehouse together. I think that is the plan. That is the way to go. I think once we have enough room on one of these trucks, probably... Oh, God, no. Keep it on. Keep it on. And pack the cargo. And get it down on the floor, please. Thank you very much. That's it. With the quick winch, it doesn't like connecting the two trucks. It will change to any other thing around. So, we also got that stuck in the ice now. We're going to have to go around and connect up from the back of this trailer, even though it doesn't have any winch points. Kind of sucks a little bit. Yeah, we're not even close enough. But we are going to need to drag that through though, so might as well go back a little bit. So is that going to be close enough? Yes. Yes it is. Connect up to the Kenworth. Pull it along. Easy as you like. So now that the Royal is in the front of this convoy, we are going to have to be careful over this ice, over this frozen lake or whatever it is. Don't want the Kenworth to be spinning out of control. Oh God, that is a telegraph pole. Okay, we're through. I think once we get past this ice, I think I will reorganize the trucks a little bit. So I have rearranged the trucks, and I did that basically so we can get rid of the Kenworth as soon as possible. So I only have the concrete slab, or one of them, and a pallet of cement. So we use the Kenworth to deliver over to the stock loading, which is... I'm gonna use some waypoints, and then it's about there. Get over to that. But yeah, we use the Kenworth to get the first delivery done, and then that way we can just use the Royal BM to get the metal beams and the final cement and concrete slabs delivered. That way we're not using two trucks when we don't need to. Might have cut it a little bit tight coming past this rock though. For some reason the Royal doesn't seem to be helping as much. Right, let's go change over to the Royal. What are you doing? Seems to be able to move, so not really too sure. Okay, yeah, we are through. Just about. Perfect. Yeah, we just follow this road along until we get to the next waypoint, and then we need to go through a little trail and across the river. Just need to keep an eye on that trailer. Yeah, thought that might happen. You know what? We are going to go solo. We're going to go solo. We can always come back for the Royal. Hopefully it's not too stuck over there. Actually, let's just get it past the hill. Get it past the... yeah. Not very nice. That is well and truly stuck. Oh, we're stuck on that pole, that's why. Oh, that is not very good. Okay, new plan. Gonna activate the ramp, and then I think we're gonna have to drive a little bit forward. Put it in the right gear. Do need to remember to pick up our cement. We went for a little bit of a tumble down the hill. Luckily we didn't lose any of the other cargo. I think that's good. Let's see if we can get the ramp back up. There we go. Easy peasy. Restore the crane and we are good once again. Nice. Change over to the Kenworth. Get both of these through the snow. It's a bit boggy down here. It's a bit muddy. There we go. There we go. We're through. Need to get the Royal through as well. Yeah, nice job. Nice job indeed. So where is the next waypoint? About 150 meters over in that direction. Beautiful. And we need to be careful on this bridge because we do not want to get the Royal stuck again. Especially on the bridge because we'll probably lose the cargo and it'll just float down the river. Or it won't really float away because it's just a lake, but we don't want to be dropping it in the water anyway. There we go. So this is going to be where we depart from the Royal. We'll turn off the engine and we shall release the winch. So we'll be back with the Royal very soon. But we're going to get this first delivery done at the loading station, which of course is where we picked up the wooden planks with the A&K. And getting through this road, this water section, it's actually not too bad. Seem to have quite a bit of traction going through there, even on those icy rocks. Doesn't seem to hinder the Kenworth at least at all. There is the delivery location. Right, and 1 and 2. Did we not load it? Pack the cargo, there we go. And 2. Right, let's restore the crane again because I accidentally activated it. Alright, let's head on back to the Royal BM and get the final deliveries finished of Pedro Bay. Alright, on the road again. I did completely fill up, or not completely, but I put all of the extra fuel from the Kenworth into the Royal, just so we can make sure we've got enough to get this delivery completed. And I figured it would be easier and more fuel efficient if we was only taking the one truck through. And the Royal should be able to cope with this. I can't imagine that the Kenworth would cope any better. At least we have all-wheel drive in this truck. Right, we are currently sinking, which is not a good feeling. Just need to get up to that next post. We have a decent winch point. And now I'm hoping that the cement we put on top will just pack down normally. Last thing I want is for me to accidentally delete a slot of cargo and have to go all the way back to Mountain River. That would be the worst thing in the world. Anyway, we're through that muddy section. Back on some icy roads, which is where the Royal loves to be. We're coming up to, what is this, a factory? It's a factory, and then I think that one over there is just a warehouse loading. I think this is a factory. I think so. Anyway, concrete slab, and let's try and pack the cargo. Yes, beautiful stuff. And one cement is gone. So now, just need to drive all the way down to the bottom of the map. Get our metal beams delivered. Is it going to be, yeah, this down the next one. It's not too far away. Just got to go down this road and to the left. And then we should be there. And coming up to the final delivery location. Get these metal beams delivered. Now before we press on too much, I just want to check real quick. We need 2 concrete slabs and 2 cargo containers. Where is going to be the best location to pick those up? We are going back to Mountain River or White Valley. So the oil rig service site is a delivery location. Can't pick anything up there, right? No. The factory, can't pick anything up there either. And the airdrome, nope, absolutely nothing. So we'll try Mountain River because that is going to be the next closest. So we can pick up the 2 concrete slabs from the warehouse, which we will probably do, and then head on over to Northport in the Royal. Go, yeah, all the way down to the port and get those delivered over to the White Valley as well. Yeah, I think that is the plan. So let's head on over to Mountain River. Head on over to Mountain River, pick up the 2 concrete slabs with the Royal, or not with the Royal, with the Kenworth. And then we'll head on over to the port with the Royal BM and pick up the 2 cargo containers. So we are back. We need 2 more concrete slabs, if you wouldn't mind. Let's put it on the loading platform real quick. Oh, we are running out of fuel. I've just seen that. We do not have a lot of fuel left. Hopefully we can get this loaded up and back on the road at the top of the hill. And maybe steal a little bit of fuel from the Royal. It's not looking good though. We have 37 litres left. So 2 concrete slabs. What we needed, right? Yes. But we are going to have to find somewhere to refuel pretty soon. Restore the crane. Pack the cargo. Right, let's get back to the Royal. That way at least we can carry on moving forwards. Right, back on the roads. So we do need to figure out where we're getting the fuel from. We also need to figure out how to lose that little sign. Oh, it's gone. See, where are we going to pick up fuel from? I don't think we have actually that much on Mountain River. Let's just check real quick. So where can we pick up fuel from? We have a scout fuel trailer, which is down there. It's empty. And this one also over here is also empty. Okay, so we're going Northport with the Royal. And then we're going over to White Valley with the Kenworth. So we're going to have to try and figure out a way to share the fuel. We already need some fuel right now, actually. Getting a little bit tight. Refuel. Can't even reach the Kenworth right now. Oh, can't even reach the Royal. We could refuel at the tank station, but we have so much fuel in White Valley, it seems a bit pointless. But then again, we do. I think we're going to have to just put a little splash in, just so we can get both of the trucks to where they need to go. Right. How much do we want to refuel? 2 litres. How much are we willing to spend? Maybe 200s? Did barely anything. Maybe 50 litres. Yeah, that should be enough, at least for us to get to the next. Can't even refuel from there. At least get to the next. Oh god, no. Oh no. We are running out. See it bouncing and shaking all over the place. So refuel from the Royal to the Kenworth. Should be enough to get us to where we need to go. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. Of course, we can come over with the little Land Rover if we do need a fuel rescue. Would be pretty stupid though if we did. Right, okay, let's leave the Royal here. How much fuel do we have in the Royal right now? Change over to the Royal. Get as close as we can so we can refuel. Still not close enough. 19 litres. We are going to have to steal a little bit of fuel. Probably actually turn the truck off. We turn the truck off? There we go. Right, let's steal a tiny bit of fuel if we can. From Kenworth to the Royal, that's 11 litres. Alright, let's see if we can at least make it to the next fuel station. No, we're not going to be able to. We can't run on less than 10 litres. And that's going to steal pretty much everything. There we go, that'll do. Refuel from the roof rack to the Kenworth. There we go. That's about half and half. We'll go over to deliver or get this over to the White Valley. Well, that was stupid. We actually went over to Northport. I completely forgot which one was which. So we're going to have to go over to the White Valley one, which is over there. Hope that we have enough fuel. But then we probably need to bring some fuel over. Although, to be honest, I don't think we're going to come into Mountain River much. Because we do have the only ones that we have left is logging. And we can get all of that done in White Valley without actually leaving White Valley, so I don't know. We'll have a look and see when we finish with this contest or contract. How are we doing? Oh, 32 litres. We do have a lot of fuel in White Valley. Question is though, is it going to be close enough to the actual tunnel? Well, let's find out. Okay, so where is the closest fuel trailer? Maybe the easiest to get to. Probably down here at the service site. Oh, we do have one down here at the fuel station. So yeah, I think we're going to have to come down here to the fuel station, get refueled before we actually get this cargo delivered. It's going to be a bit close, but I do think we have... Oh no, we have the Land Rover over in Northport. Or is it over here? I think it might be over here actually. The worst case scenario, we can just bring the Land Rover over and get this truck fully refueled. I'm hoping we can make it. Maybe we should get this delivered first. Get this delivered, drop off the trailer, and then head on over to the fueling station. Oh no, no, don't tip it please, thank you. Now we're doing 20 litres. Oh, it's going to be so close. Because if we do drop off these concrete slabs, we're going to be so much lighter. Which is going to save fuel. But if we just carry on, we're not going to have to turn around, which is also going to save fuel. I'm not too sure which is the best option right now. But I'm really worried about losing this cargo, so it's not going to matter anyway. Because we are running out of fuel. You see it bouncing around all over the place. So let's come over here and get this at least delivered. 1 and 2. Let's drop off the trailer. see how far we can get on these, on this 10 litres of fuel. Not very far at all. Bouncing around all over the place. 3 litres of fuel left. We at least get it to the entrance. No. That's it for that truck at least. Back over to Mountain River, pick up the Royal BM, which has about the same amount of fuel. Head on over to Northport and actually head all the way over to the port in Northport, where we do have fuel. If we can make it to the port, we will be fine. So, good news is we did manage to make it to the port and we did get fully refueled. Bad news is that we did lose a tyre along the way. As you can see, the front right is currently down, making the truck tip a little bit to that side. But anyway, I did have a bit of a plan about that one. So the only other task that we have in Northport is to deliver a service trailer. And now that service trailer, I'm not really using it, and we have so many service trailers in White Valley. So I'm thinking before we head on over to White Valley, I think we're going to go over and grab the service trailer, get fully repaired, and then I think we'll just hand that one in. That way it's not another task we need to come back just to Northport to do. So yeah, that is the plan. So we'll head on over that way, grab the trailer and get that one handed in. So here is that trailer that we need to get handed in. See if we can turn it around maybe somehow. Hopefully it's still got that wheel, or hopefully it's still got a wheel, so that we can get that repaired. A bit too close. There we go. Oh no, we want to repair. So yeah, it does still have, yeah, it still has the wheel. Perfect. So that is the Royal BM fully repaired. Get it turned around. Get it handed in to the factory, which is right over there. So I'm glad I did bring this with the, yeah, we bought this with the Land Rover Defender. The little Scout. We brought it down from the hill and then it rolled down there, so we just left it there. But now we can get it handed in and delivered. Perfect. That is another task out of the way. And now we just need to go back, pick up our cargo containers and get those delivered to White Valley. So this should be a fairly easy delivery. We just need to go down to the service site, the oil rig service site, and then we need to go over to the airdrome. But yeah, hopefully pretty easy delivery. Don't have to go off-road too much. I think we're going to cut across just before the bridge so that we can get to the service site first, before we head on over to the airdrome. But it is a beautiful day here in Alaska. I really do like the views in Alaska. They really are very pretty. Makes everything so much cleaner when there's so much snow. Don't tip, don't tip, don't tip, don't hit the barrier. Thank you. But yeah, it does make it so much prettier when there's so much snow around. I do like the snow. It's just horrible to drive through. But yeah, let's see if we can dump at least a little bit into the Kenworth, because we are going to be going to a fuel carrier at the service site, so don't need to worry about fuel in the Royal. Detach the trailer, dump a little bit into the Kenworth. From the Royal into the Kenworth. Yeah, that should be fine. There should be plenty to get us to the next fuel trailer. Attach the trailer and away we go. Gonna keep all-wheel drive off so that we're not burning fuel unnecessarily. With these chain tires, we can certainly cope with the icy roads. And it's going to be mainly icy roads the entire way. So there shouldn't be too much need for all-wheel drive. There's a bit of off-roading when we go towards the server site. So we'll probably use it then, but that should be it pretty much. But we're coming up to that road pretty soon. It's just before the bridge. And here we go. We'll go cut across this way. Get that all-wheel drive going. But yeah, we'll cut through here, go to the server site, refill, because there is a scout fuel trailer there. So we'll refuel and then we'll head on over to the airdrome. As you can see, pretty easy to get through this mud, so as long as you use high gear and all-wheel drive. And then the BM doesn't struggle at all. Beautiful, look at that. Love to see that. And now we don't need all-wheel drive or high gear any longer. We'll get the first one delivered here at the service site. Number one delivered. We'll go and refuel, because why wouldn't you? We might actually move this fuel trailer. Refuel from the Scout fuel carrier to the Royal. Perfect. Now these Scout fuel trailers don't take a lot of fuel, but we do have a lot of them. So I've just noticed as well, over in that trailer we do have some other cargo. Didn't end up using it, but or maybe we'll take this out. Oh, bit of damage. We have just fully repaired it, of course. Yeah, maybe we'll take this out, put it on the road somewhere. Maybe down here should be fine. There we go. Right, let's head on over to the airdrome. Get the final cargo delivered. I think we are actually just going to cut across here. Over into the airdrome. Stick the all drive on for a little bit. That's going to save us a little bit of time at least. Can we go under the wing? Hope there's no weird hitboxes. It's going to give us a better exit. So yeah, let's get this one delivered. Another 31,000. So the money is certainly piling up here. How are we doing in terms of money? 180. Perfect. 94% in Alaska. So what is the next one? Cargo Apocalypse. Start tracking. So we need to deliver to this warehouse 8 bricks and 4 concrete slabs, which are both going to be 8 slots of cargo each. So we'll head on back to the Kenworth W990, because we're going to need both of these trucks to get this next delivery completed. We'll head on back to that one. And then I think we'll probably end up going back to Mountain River. Picking up the bricks and the cargo. Well, we know at least where we can get the concrete slabs from. Just need to work out where we can get the bricks from. And in terms of the routes that we're going to take into the warehouse on Mountain River, because there is quite a horrible, treacherous road going down to the warehouse, I think we're going to be using the safe option. I think we're going to be using the icy road. Let's refuel real quick. We might as well. No, we don't want to repair, we want to refuel. We need to get this down to around 300. Around 370. So as long as that gets to about 400, then we can hand it in. So I'm going to try and get these 16 slots of cargo all delivered in one go. So we made our way over to Northport, to the warehouse over in Northport. pick up our 8 lots of bricks, because that was the closest that we could get the bricks. Well, it wasn't the closest, but the other option was, of course, the warehouse on top of the hill in Mountain River, and that is a pretty horrible warehouse to actually get to. So I figured we'd come over to Northports, pick up the first lot, and we'll head back over to White Valley, pick up the Royal BM, because we also need to pick up 4 slots or 4 lots of concrete slabs, and we already know where we're picking those up. We have to pick those up at the warehouse in Mountain River. So we will go back and do that. There is a bit of a tricky corner up here to negotiate. I'm hoping that these stay on as long as possible. I think the ones on the trailer might be the most difficult to keep stable, but we'll push on, see if we can get it done. But this is that difficult corner I was talking about. Even coming out, or even coming through without anything on the trailer or any cargo at all, it's a little bit difficult. So I'm thinking I probably want to carry on. Oh no, don't tip it, please don't tip it. I'm thinking I want to carry on continuing over these rocks. I feel like that is the way to go, because that mud is really sticky down there, and it looks like there is a bit of a drop off. So I think we're gonna have to carry on over these rocks. No, don't you be tipping. Let's see if we can go a little bit more straight towards that post. We'll have to go over some snow going this way, but it seems a bit better than going through that mud. Or maybe I was completely wrong. Seems like we're pretty stuck there on those, on the rocks and in the mud at the same time, which is not great. Okay, looks like we're over the worst of the rocks at least. Now we just need to find a safe route down back to the road. Very wobbly, the trailer. Let's get back down on the road so we have a level, secure driving experience. There we go. Back down on the road. Beautiful stuff. But yeah, let's see if we can get this over to White Valley. Well, the good news is, it was actually a very easy drive. Nothing fell off, we didn't get stuck, and we made it in one piece. So, let's jump over into the Royal BM, head on over to Mountain River. We can pick up the 4 slots of concrete slabs. Let's go. So, final of the concrete slabs, pretty much loaded. Let's just get it set up. There we go. So in theory, this journey should be easier, because there isn't as much, or I don't think there's any articulation on this trailer. So less bouncing is always a good thing. Let's see if we can get it safely back to White Valley. As you can see, lot less bouncing, more weight on the actual trailer. So in theory, this journey should be a lot easier, a lot more safe than it was with the Kenworth. Let's just get up the hill and then we shall head on over to White Valley. Yep, nice and easy, nice and secure for these concrete slabs. So we're going to turn off the engine. Let's just, so like I said, we're going to take the easy route into this warehouse. We're going to come over past the bridge, come down this road down here, and we're going to come all the way to this big main road over here. Follow this all the way into the warehouse. So that is the journey, that is the route. hoping we can get it done. So let's change over to the Kenworth. Get it connected up. Beautiful stuff. It might be a terrible mistake to have a convoy like this. We get the Royal stuck on anything, they'd probably end up tipping the trailer. But we're gonna give it a go. What's the worst that can happen, right? And so far so good. Put some lights on. We can actually see where we're going. The 16 slots of cargo. This will probably be my longest or my most cargo slots delivery to one location. So that is interesting. That's a good thing. But like I said, I don't know how long this video is actually going to be. But I do want to get everything finished in this episode, so we are going to try and push on. Try and get everything completed so that we can move to Alaska. Oh no, not to Alaska. We can move to Russia in Friday's episodes. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what the time is at the end of this delivery. See if we can get logging done as well. So about 150 meters. Is it meters? Yeah, it's definitely not miles, so it must be meters. Or yards, maybe. But no, I think I'm using, yeah, liters per minute. So it is imperial. So it must be meters. Meters to the location. Everything's still looking good back there. Nice to see it. I think this is the turning coming up right over here. It looks like it anyway. So I'm hoping this road, I can't really remember too much about this road, but I'm hoping this road is going to be fairly nice for us to cope with. Hoping it's just going to be a nice AC road. Probably detach there. Let's bring the other truck over. Also just going to adjust the bricks on the back there. Do seem to have fallen a little bit. Yeah, I think that should be good. Can't really reach the other one, which is unfortunate. So restore the crane. Okay, I think we are over at least. So let's change over. I also wanted to release the handbrake. So seems like we were struggling a little bit, but we're all good now. Really think that front one on the trailer is going to fall off. Pop it back on the top there. Yeah, that's just about fine. Restore the crane and away we go again. Nope, we want to attach to the Royal BM. Thank you very much. 150 meters until we reach the warehouse. So yeah, I definitely feel like this route, although this might be a little bit sketchy coming up here, I definitely feel like this route is a lot more safer than the alternative. A little bit of damage, but not too much. Nothing to write home about, at least. Yeah, I think we're pretty much there. We can see the arrow now, so we must be pretty close. Just have to watch out with these ice. Oh, I don't think we're going to be able to make it. Give us a little push, Royal. There we go. Thank you very much. Not that that really helps too much. You're going to give us another little push. There we go. Another little push. No. We're going to have to disconnect the winch. We are just not going to be able to move at all. That's a winch all the way over to that pole. You just see got no traction out here at all. See if we can get it turned around a little bit. Got no traction at all. Wheels are just spinning for days. I do also think the Royal is kind of in the way a little bit. Let's try one more time. There we go. Okay, we are through and up the hill, kind of. Okay, do we have traction now? Nope. No, I just want to attach to that massive tree right in front of me, please. Thank you. Try and get up the hill. And then see if we can attach back to the Royal. Of course, you don't want to attach to the Royal. Come on, I just need you to push me up the hill. Okay, it looks like we're going to have to do it one at a time. Right, at least we're up. We're up with the Kenworth, so let's change over to the Royal. Royal should be able to get up here pretty easy. Although not if we're stuck on any rocks. That was probably the problem to begin with. Also, looks like we lost a tyre on the Royal once again. We'll get that repaired later in this episode. Right now, let's just get this delivered. Finally. Bit tight through here. Yeah, no, we're going to do this one at a time from now. We've got it fairly close, only 130 meters, so let's head on over to the warehouse. Oh, don't fall, please don't fall. Now, I'm not going to be able to put that back where it was because we are far too far away. We'll probably end up bringing this over. Maybe we could put it on the top of the other one. Nah, we'll just put it on the back of the truck. That should be pretty good. We're pretty close anyway, so should be able to hold on for a few meters. Alright, let's get these bricks delivered. 1, 2, 3 and 4. We pack the cargo. Can we pack it all? Yeah, no, I didn't think we would be able to. So we put it back on the trailer. Should be able to pack it both onto the trailer. How's that? Can we pack that? Yes, we can. Look at that. Beautiful. So, bricks are complete. Restore the crane and get this truck turned around. Also, might as well refuel since we're here. No, we want to refuel. Beautiful. We haven't really come to this warehouse at all, so that is why that fuel tanker is still completely full. But yeah, now we are stuck in the snow. Beautiful stuff. Anyway, let's get the Royal over and delivered as well. That way we will have... Oh god, no, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Please don't fall. That was very close. That way we will have at least this contract completed. And then of course, all we've got left is the logging. This gooseneck trailer really struggling over these rocks. Okay. We have made it. So 1 and 2. Get the rest of it packed. Beautiful stuff. 3 and 4. That is another contract completed. Yeah, like I said, all we've got now is the logging. So I'm going to head over to the garage. I think on Northport. Get all of our logging equipment set up. And I shall catch you in a little bit.